Hello to all my dear students. Today we will discuss about chapter number 15, our environment. And you all know very well कि what do you mean by environment, कि anything is be present in our surrounding, that all are come in our environment. And here in this chapter number 15 of your biology of 10th class, you have a first topic, that is ecosystem. Have any idea about ecosystem? What do you mean by ecosystem? Ecosystem means, eco means environment, system means the interaction between all the things living, either it is living or non-living thing present in our environment, that is known as ecosystem. And here we discuss about the definition of ecosystem. A ecosystem means interaction between living and non-living components of our environment environment is known as ecosystem. Now topic is that कि what is come in living things and what is come in non-living things. So you all know very well about living and non-living things. Who one come under living things like plants, animals, decomposers, that are come under the living things. And what are come under non-living things? Soil, air and water. How they are interact with each other? Interaction between each other, between non-living and non-living things. Like for example, you have example of photosynthesis process. You all know very well, if plants are present, then only photosynthesis process occur, and if they are not get water, air, gases and sunlight from the sun, how this photosynthesis process is easy to occur? It is not possible to occur, because if plants are present, then they need non-living things. So here the example of interaction between non-living things and living things present in our environment. So plants interact with the soil, air and water, then only photosynthesis process occurs. So this is the example of the interaction between living and non-living things present in our surrounding. Now the topic is that कि how many type of ecosystems present in our surrounding. And before this we know about कि who give this term ecosystem. The term ecosystem is coined by Arthur Tansley. Arthur Tansley give this term ecosystem. Okay. And how many type of ecosystems present in our surrounding? Two type of ecosystems are here. First one is your natural ecosystem, and second one is your man-made or artificial ecosystem. So there are two type of ecosystem present in our surrounding. First one is your natural ecosystem and second one is your man-made or artificial system. Now first of all we will discuss about natural ecosystem. What do you mean by natural here? कि which ecosystem which present and which is which we get from the nature. So that type of ecosystem which we get from the nature. Ecosystem which we get from nature is called natural ecosystem. For example, forest, sea, river, deserts, mountain, all are the example of our natural ecosystem. Now our second one is artificial ecosystem. What do you mean by artificial or man-made ecosystem? Man-made ecosystem. It means ecosystem which are man-made, okay, is called artificial ecosystem. For example, garden, crop field, aquarium, that all are the example of our artificial ecosystem. So there are two type of ecosystems are there. First one is your natural ecosystem, that ecosystem which we get from the nature direct. That is the example of this natural ecosystem is like forest, sea, river, desert, mountain. And the artificial or man-made ecosystem, that ecosystem which are man-made, okay, that is not be present in our nature directly. This is be made by man, like any crop field. This is be in managed and that produce these crops all are done by the man activities na. So this is the example of our artificial or man-made ecosystem. Now after this you have a topic, second topic, that is your components of the ecosystem. Components of ecosystem. How many components of ecosystems are there? First one is your biotic component and second one is your abiotic component. So there are two type of components here. First one is your biotic component. Second one is your abiotic component. So who one come under the biotic and who one come under the abiotic component? First we discuss about that thing. Component of ecosystem, first side, one side we write biotic. So who one biotic component of our ecosystem? That are the living part. Living part of the ecosystem is termed as biotic component. Okay. Now second one, abiotic ecosystem. Who one come under the abiotic ecosystem? Non-living things. Non-living things of ecosystem come under abiotic component. So after this you have a topic, how many type of biotic components are there in our environment. There are three main further divisions of biotic component. Who one is the living part of our ecosystem. They are be classified further into three main types. First one is your producers. Second one is your consumers. Okay, and the third one is your decomposers. So these are the three main further division of our biotic component of the ecosystem. First one is your producer, second one is your consumer, and third one is your decomposers. And who one come under the non-living things or biotic components like soil, water, okay, air. Those all things are come under the abiotic component of ecosystem. So here first we discuss about two main component of ecosystem. First one is your biotic and second one is your abiotic component of ecosystem. Biotic component is the living part of ecosystem. They consist three main division: producer, consumer, and decomposers. And non-living things who one not be present in the living, who one is not be living present in our surrounding, like soil, air, water, anything which is not have a living, that is be made with the help of atom. Those are come under the non-living component of the ecosystem. So after this we discuss about biotic component. Biotic components of ecosystem. Okay. Now in biotic component, who one come first? Producers. What do you mean by producers? You all know very well about producers. Who one producers? All green plants. All green plants. Blue green algae. Why blue green algae also come here? Because it also have a capability to make their own food. That's why this blue green algae also come under the producers. Can produce their own food. Can produce their own food. So that are come under the producers. So all green plant are known as producers. They are also known as autotrophs. So producer who one come under producers category. All the green plants who one have a capability to make their own food, and they are also known as autotrophs. So producers who one producers, all the green plants, and the blue green algae only have a capability to make their own food. So that's why these plants, green plants and blue green algae, are known as producers. Now second one is consumers. Consumer means who one consume, and who one consume food which is be made by plants. That are we. Means we are human beings have a come under the consumers, because they have no capability to make their own food. They are totally dependent on plants. So these are organisms. They are organisms which consume other organisms or their products as their food. So that are come under the consumers. For example, man, goat, deer, fish, lion, all are the example of consumers. Consumers further classified into four main types on the basis of food habit. Okay. Now first one is your herbivorous. Second one is your carnivorous. These all are the further classification of consumers. Okay. Third one is your parasite, and the fourth one is your omnivorous. So these are the further classification of consumers, because they all are the consume. They are dependent on the producers for their food, and what is be eaten by them. On that base they are further classified into four main types. And now we discuss about the herbivorous. And who one come under the herbivorous? These are organisms which get their food by eating the producers directly. Means, and like leaves eater, grass eater, all are come under the herbivorous. Means they are grass eaters means they eat directly plants. Okay, not they eat directly plants. So that are known as herbivorous. And who won the example of herbivorous animals? Deer, rabbit, goat, all are the example of herbivorous. Now second one is your carnivorous. Who one come under carnivorous animals? They are the flesh eater means meat is be eaten by them. They are not be eat like grass material which they get from the plant. They eat like different type of animals as a food. So carnivorous animals, these are the organisms which consume other animals. Those which consume other animals as a food. Okay. For example, lion, tiger, okay, etc. are come under the carnivorous animal. Now third one is your omnivorous, and who one come under omnivorous category? We are omnivorous. Human beings are the omnivorous. Human beings. Why human beings are come under omnivorous? Because they are grass eater also. Grass eater means plant products also eaten by them, plant and animals, human beings, and then flesh eater also. So who one eat flesh also and who one eat grass also. Those are come under the omnivorous. Means herbivorous and carnivorous animals are that herbivorous only grass eater, carnivorous only flesh eater, and omnivorous who one these are the organisms seed both plants also or animal also that are come under the omnivorous. Now fourth one is your parasite. Parasite means these are the organisms which live and feed host organism for food. Like any mosquito is be sit in our body, then this mosquito take blood from our body and complete their needs as a food. So who we are host for the mosquito. So the definition of parasite means these are organisms which live and feed host organism for food. Example, mosquito. Okay, and after this you have a third category, producers classification also we have completed, and the consumer classification also. Consumer, what do you mean by consumer? Who consume other organism as a food. They have no capability to make their own food, that are come under the consumer, sorry. So consumers further classified into four main types: herbivorous, carnivorous, parasite, omnivorous. Okay, herbivorous grass eater, carnivorous flesh eater, omnivorous both grass eater also and the flesh eater also, means they feed plant also and animal also. Now parasite, who one come under parasite? They which live and feed from the host organisms, that are come under the parasite. Now the third classification is be decomposers. Who one come under decomposers? Decomposers means they decompose means they eat dead and decaying material. Dead and decaying material eater. Decaying material eater is known as decomposers. Means who one eat dead and decaying material, that are come under the decomposers, which break down the dead plant and eat it and get their nourishment. So these all are come under the decomposers category. Like fungi, bacteria are the example of decomposers. Now the function of decomposers. What the function is be done by decomposers? Decomposers help to clean the environment. Helps to clean the environment because they eat dead and decaying material, na. That's why they help to be clean the environment. Second function is they help to be maintain the. It helps to be maintain fertility of the soil. Okay, so that this decomposers play a very important role, because if these decomposers are not present in our surrounding, all the dead material is not be able to be eat by anyone, and this pollute our environment. So these decomposers play a very important role to clean our environment. If our environment is clean, then if our environment is clean, then our health is also healthy. So that's why they play a very important role by cleaning the environment. Okay, And now you have a topic, the function of ecosystem. Function of ecosystem. What the functions play by the ecosystem. So this the main function of ecosystem is to be balanced. It helps to be balance between living and non-living things, living and non-living components of the environment. Okay, now second main function of the ecosystem, it indicate the amount of solar energy in our surrounding. So if ecosystem is present, it is able to be indicate the solar energy present in our surrounding, because solar energy is very important for us. If this solar energy is not be present, it is not able to be make food by the help of photosynthesis process, because solar energy is a essential requirement for plant to make their own food. So in this video, up to this concept only, we have discussed about the ecosystem chapter. The chapter name is our environment. First we discuss about ecosystem, and after this who give this term ecosystem, author Tensley. Then the type of ecosystem, component of ecosystem, and the further classification of the biotic component, and the biotic producer, consumer, decomposer, consumers for the classification. And after this we discuss about the function of decomposers also, and the function of ecosystem also. Okay, thank you so much.